Yo, 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 it's your main man, E Vapors, and y'all already know what it is, man. It's Cartalk TV, man. We got another one for you tonight, man. So go ahead and buckle your seatbelt, unbuckle your seatbelt, however you want to do it, man. We're going to get everybody in the room, and we're going to get this thing started, man. So what we always do first, we're going to connect with the Cartalk TV account, man. And that's going to be my co-host, man, Carshow Rail. We're going to get Carshow Rail up in here, man. And we got a good one for y'all tonight, man. If y'all been watching some of the advertisements, you already know who coming through here, man. And sometimes you never know who's going to come through here, man. We have surprise guests and all that good stuff, man. But, yeah, we're going to get Carshow Rail connected. And we got a 9 o'clock show tonight, too. Let me go ahead and drop that in there, too. We also have a 9 o'clock show tonight as well, man. That's going to be another one. That's going to be another banger as well, man. So let's go ahead and grab Carshow Rail. I see he sent a request. Carshow Rail, come on up in here, man. We about to get this thing going, man. Y'all already know. MCM, not Man Crush Monday. Motivation, cars, and money, man. Motivation, cars, and money. It's all the way up tonight, man. What's going on, Carshow?
MCM, money cause motivation, money cause motivation. Motivation cause money. Let's get it. We got a good one tonight, bro.
Oh, yeah, we got a good one tonight, man. And, you know, it's always grown man type conversation, man, when we come through with the Cartalk TV. You know, it's always about inspiring folk, you know, trying to reach the next one, each one teach one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we got KP. I see KP just came through. KP.
Oh, yes. What up, KP?
Yeah. And y'all know we love to watch KP Rise and Vibes, man. That's one of our shows that we rock with, man. That's straight family right there, man. So we see KP coming in supporting. You know, it's always love, man.
Yeah, KP doing her thing, man. Keep that up.
And
Keep
look,
that up.
we fresh off of the Rick Ross car show, man. Like literally, I believe everybody that went there got so much footage. You're gonna see footage like you're gonna have folks. Y'all gonna have to, don't get mad with us. We got so much footage, man. We just it's just gonna keep coming out, man. Every day,
Yeah.
another video, another picture. It was just such a monumental event, man. That we gonna keep dropping gems, man. We're gonna keep dropping photos. We're gonna keep dropping videos, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, y'all gonna have videos probably coming for the rest of the week, I'm sure, man.
Oh, look, rest of the week, man. We got videos for
Rest
man.
of the month?
Videos for the next month, to be honest.
Next 2 weeks?
The next 3 weeks, man, we could just keep leaking out videos, man, leaking out reels, man. The car show was just a whole nother level, man. I mean, a big win for the culture. That's how I describe the whole event. Like the culture won that day.
Yeah.
And then the culture has been winning because so many people, man, you know, connected at the car show on business, man. So many people connected on just having fun. So many people needed to get away from like negativity back in their city. You know what I mean? I think some of the folk, man, got so much love, you know, from out of towners that it's like, dang, man, you know, you want the same kind of love in your own town. But I think all of us that has reached any level of success have experienced that, you know, locally you may not be recognized, man, but you know, the cream rise to the top, man. And when you got it, people know you got it. You go out of town, they know you got it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even got to tell them you got it. That's why folk get so much love out of town, because the folk don't know you. They know what they see. They know what they feel when you pull up. The folk back home, you know, they swear they already know you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The folk back home either already hate you, you know what I'm saying, or they already love you. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, we're gonna get my man in here. Let me see. Tell him join the live. I'm gonna send a request.
KP said nobody wanted to go home. I bet.
Nobody want to go home. Yeah, let me see if I see him in here so I can just send a request to him. Once he's watching the live. Let me see. I don't think he's in here yet.
Yeah, he said
Bring him in. There you go. So once he's in there, once he's watching the live, yeah. So just kind of give him a little bit of direction, man. You know, everybody don't be going live all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had to hit the request button like about 5 times in order for it to come through.
Yeah.
I know IG was tripping a little bit earlier.
No, it's all good. We're gonna get him in here, man. Just take a little second, man, get everything situated.
Yeah.
But yeah, we fresh off the Ross joint, man. And look, I know you seen my video, man, where I had to clean my shoes up. So look, if you was out there, if anybody was there, put it like this: if you want to check to see if one of your friends talking about they went and they ain't said nothing about their shoes was dirty, man, they wasn't there, man. They wasn't there. I'm sorry, you wasn't there.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Oh, okay. How about let me tag him and then maybe it'll pull him in here. Let's
Oh
do
yeah,
that.
that's a good idea. That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
yeah, yeah. JIT.
I don't know why I ain't think of that.
Hey man, I'm the tech guy.
Mango 392, what us up?
Yeah, man. All right, so we just tagged him, man. We got Jit Fly. Well, you see his Instagram name, Jit_Fly 1, man. We talking donks tonight, man. And beyond that, we talking donks, man. We talking business, we talk family, all the whole thing, man. Because it all goes together. Like there isn't a single person that's, doing anything of significance and all those elements aren't tied into it. Now how much time you put into each piece, that's going to be up to the individual. You know what I mean? So yeah, let me see.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. He ain't here now. There we go. There we go. There we go. It just take a little bit of ingenuity, man. A little bit of technical ingenuity. You know what I mean? A little bit of technicality.
Yeah.
What's
Hey,
good?
hey, there you go. What's going on,
Big
player?
dog, what's up?
What's happening with y'all boys?
Hey, man, everything is good, man. First off, I want to just thank you for, taking the time out your busy day, man, to come on our podcast. And kind of like when I messaged you from the beginning, man, we all about pushing the culture forward. We all about being positive, man. We all about building, you know what I mean? And just from looking at your page, bro, it seems like you on the same page, bro.
Right. My fault. I'm driving while I'm talking to
Oh,
y'all.
no, you good. You good.
Yeah.
Hey, make sure you pay attention to the road. You can listen to us.
No, we good. We good.
Yeah, but look, we wanted to start out real quick, man. So, I know your IG name is Jit Fly. Do you go by Jit Fly? What do you normally go by?
Everybody call me Jit.
Everybody call you Jit for sure, man. So, just right out the gate, man. Just tell everybody, man, where you from and where you reside now.
Well, from Miami, born and raised. I still stay in Miami.
For sure, man. So, what were your early influences, man, in the car game, man? We're gonna get into how deep you are into the car game right now, man, which is amazing, to be honest, man, just from the outside. But what got you into the car game? What was your early influences?
I actually always been into cars. It's just like don'ts. I couldn't get it till I was 18. I had to buy my own car because my parents and stuff was in the streets, and if you from Miami, like only street dudes or street people had don'ts back in the days, and they wouldn't allow me to get one, to be honest, because they know what they was doing. So I ain't get into the donk game until I was like, I think I bought one in Alabama when I was 18 years old.
Word, word.
Yeah.
So, so just speaking on your early years, man, do you remember what your first car was, and how old were you, or was that your first car?
My first car was a Chrysler LeBaron convertible. I was 14 years old when I had that car. That's what I'm saying. I could have got any car, as long as it wasn't no donk. My parents won't let me get no donk. But I had a Chrysler LeBaron at 14 years old. I was the only one in ninth grade with a convertible.
So you telling me you pulling up at the high school ninth grade, or was y'all middle school ninth grade?
Say it again.
I was gonna say in North Carolina for a period of time the ninth grade was still at the middle school, but they moved it over to the high school. So I was trying to see if you pulling up at the high school with a drop top. Was that the situation? You might have a call. Might have a call coming in. Might have a call coming in.
Yeah, or a signal. I know he driving.
Yeah. So look, my man starting out fourth. Okay, somebody said high school. Somebody said high school for sure. Yeah, we moved our ninth grade over to the high school, man. My 10th grade year. So we'll get Jet Fly back in here, man. Here we go. We won't let nothing stop the party, man. We won't let technicality stop the party. Well, I want to hear about this high school drop top.
The high school drop top. Look,
Hey,
you got a car in
we was
high
on
school,
high school
period.
drop top.
Said, hey, if I don't know how to use live, right? If somebody call, how I do it because somebody just called and they hung up. So I don't know how to do live.
Usually if somebody call, right, you can hang up on the person or decline the call. And if there's an audio issue, you can just go out like you did and come right back in.
All right.
Yeah, that works too. So we painting the picture, man. You pulling up at the high school, ninth grade. Was the top down? Did you have the top up when you pulled up?
It depends on what type of day it was.
That's
Look,
If,
that's
if,
you got to
if I had a chick with me, the top was up, so nobody couldn't
oh,
see. It depends on,
okay, hold on. Okay.
it depends
on
on
that
what
type
day
Hey,
of
it
sound.
was.
yeah. You might have to have your stunners on too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look, a car in high school, period, put you to another level. But you got the drop top in high school, so that just take the status way up there, especially at 14. So that I think the earlier you get in the game, especially with the type of level of car, that
Uh-huh.
just catapults you to a whole nother level as you go on.
Right.
It's like, yo,
Right.
I gotta top this. I gotta get something harder. I gotta get something better.
Yeah, I don't even think it was just meant for me to get a bird. I don't know how I ended up. I can't even tell you it was so long ago. So I don't know how I ended up with that car. But my first car was a Vert, a Chrysler Baron. It was red with a white top.
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy, bro. My first car was a white Chrysler Burn, hard top joint.
Oh yeah, the hard top.
Yeah, it had a hard top joint, man. And for me, I was just joining the military. That was like the only car I could afford at the time, man. But I'd never forget that car. I put some deep dish chrome. Remember the hammer wheels?
Yeah. I ain't had no rims on mine though, but I know what you're talking about. The hammers. We
I
telling our
barely
age,
had.
man. You can't be telling your age.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let me throw that away. Let me throw that away. I'm telling all my business, man. But but look, having that car that early in high school, ninth grade, I would like to believe that prepared you for adulthood, dealing with the not so good of having things in life, man, where you might have a couple of detractors or hate. How did you deal with the negativity I'm sure you had from some of the fellas or whatever during that time frame? How did you deal with that?
My mama raised me to that it was always gonna be negativity anyway. So that's why, like, now you see it, like I know how to avoid it, or like I've been getting this all my life, man. So it ain't. It's like negativity. It go over my head, bro. I hear it and I don't hear it. Sometimes you get a little frustrated, but it lasts for 10 minutes and it's gone.
Yeah, I mean that's a good way to look at it, man. Because what I do notice, I'm just gonna say, speaking on our culture, right? We all in the same culture, man. You know, you one hand you have a small number of people celebrating you, and then it just seems like the loudest voices are the people that are detractors, people that's not rooting for you, and a lot of times you might find yourself getting more love out of town. Do you ever find yourself getting more love from out of town than in town, or do you find it equally balanced?
I mean, no, it's equally balanced. The good gonna always outweigh the bad, so you can't worry about it. I don't never worry about negativity. You feel what I'm saying? Love is love, wherever you get it from. If it's from in town, out of town, love is love. You can't worry about what the negative and what people saying or the hate. You can't worry about that. You worry about that, you'll never go forward.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt, man. And man, just looking at your track record, man, I love when I saw the words "don't designer." You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, don't designer. What does that necessarily mean? And I'm looking at your page, and I'm just seeing like some crazy combos. So if you don't mind, unpack where you start your design at. Where do you start your design?
It depends on what color I want to go with, what rims I want to go with. It all starts from somewhere. What either the color, the rims, or whatever. But the reason I call myself a designer is because a lot of people don't know, and this might be the first time a lot of people hear this. Like I never painted a car before. My shop, my shop paint car. Like I have people that do that, but I put all the ideas together. I design everything. So from my first post, if you see it, like I always say I'm a designer, and people just, you hear people, oh, this nigga can't paint. Excuse me, I can't be talking like, well, this dude can't. I never painted before. You know what I'm saying? So I took all that because it's my shop, is my name. So I took all that, but I never painted a car before. I always put the colors together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I think no, I think that's dope, man, because when I hear auto body, I just think like a body shop. I
No,
never
it,
look.
it is a body shop. Like I still, it's just a lot of stuff I don't post because that's not what people want to see. Insurance claims and stuff like that. We do a lot of that, but most people want to see the donks, the fly cars. So that's what get posted. But it is a legal body shop. Like it is a legal body shop.
Yeah, yeah, and my partner down here, man, Kasha Real, man, he's a icon up in Baltimore, man, on the Kasha scene. Hey, so Kasha Real, man, I want you to go ahead and jump in here, man, and kind of talk about that Kasha piece, if you don't mind, brother.
Yeah. I actually want to pick up what he's starting right now with with the body shop. We entrepreneurs ourselves, we business owners. I did a little research on you. Looks like you had your company for about 10 years or so. What made you want to open up a body shop and become, the Donk designer?
Actually, I got the body shop. I bought the body shop from one of my tenants. It was a dude owning a body shop, and he was staying in my one of my rental properties, and he had a little situation with the law, and his wife ended up selling it to me, and I really ain't had no idea what to do, what I was doing. I just went and hired, all my homeboys, or people that I knew who needed jobs, and we just made it happen. 2013.
Man, that's dope. That's dope. And you gave other people close to you opportunities, man. A big salute to that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So do you have like high profile clients that come to you and say, hey, Jit, man, I need something. And what would that line of questioning be if, let's just say, I don't know, high profile football player A called you tonight and said, bro, I need one. Do you ask them any probing questions to kind of get a feel of what they want, or do you just do your thing and present it to them?
I mean, some people got minds like mine. To be honest with you, some people got their own ideas and they put their own ideas together. They just let me orchestrate it. And then some people really don't have no ideas of what they want to do, how they want to do it, and they leave it all in my hands. So it go both ways.
Yeah, no, I mean that's a lot of trust if you think about it, because we're not talking about something that you can just pick up on the on the street corner for a few nickels and dimes, man. Like that's really saying a lot about your character, your integrity, that someone would just be able to fully trust you with that type of build. And I can't not speak on a very popular design, the Hall of Fame donk, man. We gotta, if you don't mind sharing, what was the inspiration behind that and what went into that design and build.
Wait, say, I'm sorry, my phone had started ringing. I ain't hear the
Yeah,
last part you said.
yeah. So the Hall of Fame build, Edge.
Uh-huh.
What thought process went into that? How much did you guys work together on that particular design?
I mean, he basically told me he was doing something for the Hall of Fame, and he gave me the ideas, like how he wanted it, and then I just like tweaked it, orchestrated it, and made it happen.
Yeah, no, that was tough, man. What was that experience like, man? I mean, with Peyton Manning and I believe it was Mr. Irsay, was all those different big football names, man. What was that experience like?
Oh, it was a real great experience. I was around a lot of prestigious people, learned a lot of stuff, uh, networked with a lot of people. That was the best thing about it, like going up there networking. Sometimes it's best to network and see people in person because, like, over the over the phone or over social media, you know, it's different. But when you meet people in person, you get to get a feel for them, a vibe, you know, and that's how all that went. But it was a real good experience. But Earthsay, boy, that was the greatest experience I had. That man down to earth, man. Money don't mean nothing, bro. It's about the person.
Mm. And you know, that's something that most people would never know. Because I mean, when we think Ursay, we just think ownership, you know. But for you to be able to have a behind the scenes and get to see them for yourself, I mean, you know, you say it is what it is. But on that same note, man, um, on really the family side of things, bro, like being able to balance designing cars, doing shows, I'm sure, managing business, you know, how do you find that balance between, you know, your family and all those other things that you're involved with?
Oh, anybody know me know my son come first. So I put all this down if I had to just put all my attention into my son. Like I love what I do, but you know my son come before anything. So like this all fine and dandy, it's fun, you know. But at the end of the day, I'm doing everything I'm doing for him.
Big time. And I see he's in the football, and looks like you was in the football yourself. Do you come from a football family?
No, I come from a hustling family. I honestly I was the first one to play sports in my family and the first one to go to college
Wow.
in my entire family, and the first one to get a college degree.
Wow. Now,
Yeah,
hey, major,
Major,
major, salute,
major.
major, major salute,
appreciate
bro.
that. Appreciate that.
Yeah, yeah,
That's breaking that generation curses that we be talking about. You know,
Right,
taking
right.
it to a next level.
yeah. And myself and my co-host, man, we're both from you know, single mom homes, man. And you know, it was to me, it was an accomplishment to finish high school, let alone to be able to do things well beyond high school and in business and everything, man. So I want to salute you, bro.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, big time, big time. This is stuff that people don't really see on social media. They see you building donks, they see you out with your son and stuff like that, but they don't know what you've been through. They don't know your come ups, and you seem like you did a lot of major stuff, when it comes to builds, cars. You had whips. However, you don't brag a lot. You like super humble. You carry yourself like a boss. Like where did that part come from?
I told you I grew up around hustlers. Like you know, my daddy was a hustler. My mama was a hustler. Like I grew up around designer at an early age. Like if I can remember 4th, 5th grade. Like so, I don't know. My mama always taught me like to be humble. You know what I'm saying? So it mostly come from her. My daddy was off the chain, but my mom was humble. So it mostly come from her.
Yeah, and speaking of, you know, I know you was talking about you was the first one in your family, you know, to bring sports, you know, to the table, man. I saw on your page, man. I think you call him your little big brother. He done a few things in the NFL, right?
Yeah, he still coaching. My little brother played in the league for what, like 8 years. He graduated. I mean, he retired from the league. Got a Super Bowl with Tampa. Now he's still coaching with Tampa.
Yeah, no, that's dope, man. How life can come full circle, man. Because you kind of, you know, you mentioned, you know, your family structure. It could be the complete opposite, man. You know, I know so many people, friends of mine, family members of mine that, you know, came from the streets, you know, came from the hustle. And everybody's story is not a white picket fence around the house, man. So do you ever find
Right.
yourself thinking, you know, why me? Why did I make it? Why did my family? Why did we make it and not the people next door?
Oh, if I say I had a white picket fence, I'd be lying. I mean, we had a decent house, but we still was in the hood. The only thing I can say, like, I never seen the struggle. Like, I didn't learn we were struggling until became an adult. You know, talking to my mama and she telling me know our stuff was this way and that way. So I never seen the struggle, but my mama told me, it was always a struggle. So I'm not gonna sit here and say like I just had this white picket fence and my life was just good. Like, I went through stuff too. even on the illegal side. Like I done been through some things, but I just feel like there's no reason to brag and boast about that if it's over with and God gave you a pass. What I'm talking about that for?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, because I think about all the times where I feel like I could easily not be here. You know what I'm saying? And I don't take that for granted. And like you said, man, it's not something to brag about. Like, yeah, I've been through all these different things. It's like, man, I'm just blessed, to be here. And you having your son in football, man. Do you ever try to point him in a specific sport, or you just kind of let him naturally gravitate to the things that he want to do?
No, I let him play what he want to play. He love football. That's what he want to play. I let him play with. I don't push I don't live. You know how a lot of dudes live through their kid. I don't live through my child. Whatever he want to do, we gonna do it. If he told me he want to play the piano, we gonna play the piano. I might be mad with it, at the time, but we gonna do what he want to do.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt. And I know when you have these iconic cars, man, I know you experienced this, whether it's at a red light or a gas station, man, where you got the kids that want to look at the car, want you to, hit it a little bit. Do you understand the impact that you have, man, with these cars, man, as a role model to like the community?
I mean, I do and I don't. It's kind of normal to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how to really explain that. Like I know it has an impact, but I don't get big headed about the impact.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of a responsibility that as you get older, you kind of one day it kind of hits you like, man, you know what? I got to make sure, I take advantage of those opportunities because I find myself sometimes at a gas station and a little kid will, make a comment, and I really try to, say the right thing to him. Say, hey, man, make sure get good grades in school, listen to your mama, and stuff like that, man. So I just try to embrace it as much as I can, bro. And like again, just following your page, bro. You're doing really good in life, man. Just from one black man to another black man. I'm super proud of you, bro. Like super proud of you, man. Like ain't no need to give you no flowers when you're gone. So like we want to bring you on here and give you your flowers now. And I've spoke to several people that like know you personally, and nothing but good things, bro. Like nothing but good things to say, man. When they heard that you was gonna be on the show, I thought I was having like, dang, I got the man. You know what I'm saying? They were like, hey, you got the man on coming on the show. I said, hey, bro, okay, let me know because I saw you set up at the Raw show. Can you shed some light on that experience?
Oh, that was a real good experience because a lot of times you hear the bad, you hear the negative stuff. People talk crazy, people talk negative, and I didn't hear nothing negative at the show. It wasn't nothing but love, positive vibes. People coming to me, we talking, we networking, we exchanging social medias. It was a real good experience, real good experience. Like that was a great experience.
Hey, Jit, man, I ain't never seen so many dirty designer shoes in my life in one day.
Yeah, that's why I ain't put no shoes on. I kept on flip flops. I already knew what was gonna happen.
Bro, I tell you, I must be a car show rookie then, cause I have had a new pair of shoes I just bought, and they had the nerve to be white. You know what I'm saying? Majority of the shoes white, man. So I kind of laughed about it when I got home, man. I was like, bro, it was worth it, man, because there was so many networking opportunities out there. And one thing I'll say about the internet, I thought I liked some cars on the internet, but when I saw a lot of those top five cars in person with the sunlight hitting them, I saw your car. It's just different in person, man. Like it's completely different in person. Do you kind of have that same mindset when you look at cars on the internet versus when you see them in person?
See me, I promise you, I don't. If a car look good to me, it look good to me. I don't try to find an imperfection on the car. I just never been that type of person. If I see a car from a distance and it's hard and it look good, it look good. Like I'm not trying to find something wrong with the car just so it won't look good to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm different. I don't know. That's why I just feel like sometimes people go overboard by talking about people's cars, or maybe a lot of people get like that with people because they brag and boast a lot. But Me, if a car hard to me, it look good. I'm not looking for no imperfection.
Yeah. No, that's a good perspective, man. And coming from somebody with your background, you know, I'm loving this phrase, man. Donk designer. Do you have any other platforms that you design? G bodies, A bodies, any other platforms that
So
you
I do,
that you mess with?
I do all cars. I do all cars. Like, I design all cars.
Okay, because I got an '83 Monte Carlo coming out, and my homegirl, I pinned a comment on here. She got a show KP Rise and Vibes, man. She
Oh,
got a
that's
G
the
body.
homie.
Yeah, she got a G body coming out too, man. So, you know, I might have to tap your brain, bro. You know, and I know your I know your services are not free. You know what I mean? You know, to tap into the brain.
You say you need to tap into the brain. That ain't no problem.
Yeah.
Somebody, this I ain't even, man. I forgot you supposed to read these things. This is my first time really on live. I don't even know how this works.
Hey, well, I'm glad you chose to come on our show live first, man. Like literally, when we go live and have our shows, man, we just have conversations, man, with good people, man, that we really wanna, get your voice out there. Again, you don't go live, so this is a great opportunity, man, for people that follow you, to kind of hear from you, man. And I just appreciate you sharing what you. And we're not gonna hold all your time up, but we got these 5 questions that my guy Carshall Rail like to ask as a part of the show. If you don't.
Go ahead.
Let's get
Ready.
it. I'm gonna ask you 5 random questions. You just go out the answer. What's your
Go
dream
ahead.
car?
What's my dream car? Uh, uh, I don't know. I think I want to get that color. I think it's called a color in the trunk. A truck. I think I want that for a dream car.
Rolls truck.
Yeah, the Rolls truck.
What's your favorite restaurant?
Uh, I like home cooked food.
Okay. Okay. Favorite destination you enjoy visiting?
Say it one more time.
Your favorite destination that you enjoy visiting?
The favorite destination I enjoyed.
Yep.
Oh no, we can't answer that one. Can't answer that one.
Oh man, he tried to get the honeycomb hideout, bro.
We can't stand on that one.
All right. All right. All right. What keeps you going every day?
My son.
Yeah. All right. The last and final question is, how do you want your legacy to be remembered?
Uh, Somebody that I am humble. You know, I stay out of the way of negativity. Uh, you know, somebody that built something from nothing. Like, I really not too much to my horn or nothing, but like that shop. Honestly, I ain't know if I was going left or right when I first started that shop. You know what I'm saying? So it's always good to like people to see you can build something from nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be known as that. Like if he can build this from nothing to something, I can do the same thing whatever I'm doing. So that's big. I want to be remembered as that. Cause I went to school for something totally what I'm doing now. Like I went to school for social work, and I did do social work. I had a group home in 2012 to like 2015 for teenagers from 13 to 17, troubled teenage boys. And
That's love.
so I tried a lot of stuff before before I started this shop.
Nah, that's love. That's major love right there. My wife is a licensed clinical social worker, so I already know what that is all about, man. That's honorable, man, to have been in that line of work, bro. So that's a major salute as well, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
before
Y'all
you get
got
up
some more
out there,
questions, y'all? Huh? What you say?
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was saying, if y'all got some more questions, let me know. We good.
Yeah. I wanted to ask about your previous builds, man. Talk about some of your previous combos that you did, like personal dunks or personal cars period that you brought
My
out.
my first dunk, I bought my first dunk when I was 18. I always loved the 71 for some reason, and I built it in a way that I seen it when I was younger. So when I got it, I put the Gucci seats and all that, and somebody somebody stole my car and I rebuilt it. I forgot. It was so many years ago, but my first dunk was a 71 photo post.
Mm.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. When what changed down there when people started? I mean, I know donk racing was kind of always a thing, but what changed it to we not building donks just to race, but we building like streetcar builds. Like we got interior, pretty paint. Who changed that down there?
I mean, it always been like that. Really, I mean, I don't know who started the. Well, Murph. I think Murph started the race, but it always been pretty cars and ride in the streets and all that. That's always been our motto. That
Okay,
racing stuff, it came later. But that's always been the motto. We used to drop a car every holiday, Easter, Christmas, summertime. You know,
I seen one of your Easter cards, bro. I seen that. That joint was legit, bro.
which one you talking about?
It won't too far back on your page. I scrolled down, man, and it was like an Easter themed donk.
Oh, you talking about the Pandora dome? It was like a purplish with a
Yeah,
brown top. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, that joint is tough, man. So I know you on shopping and everything, but do you have one or two shops where it's like, you know what, I gotta send my car over here to get this done?
Wait, say it again.
I said, I know you got your own shop and everything, but I know a lot of shops work together. Do you have any shops that you say, you know what, for this particular thing on the donk, I'm gonna use this shop right here?
Actually, I use all the shops. To be honest, like I use all of them. I don't have a certain shop that I say I'm not gonna mess with. Like I use all the shops. Like
Nah,
I don't all the mechanics. Like because I got a lot of bills, so I might send a car this way, a car that way. For motor. Like I use all the. Well, I try to use all the shops.
yeah, no, that's good stuff, man. And I know we talked about a lot of different things, man, going back to your high school days and just life in general, man. What's something you would tell the 17-year-old yourself, bro? If you could go back in time, man, and tell yourself something, what would that be?
Take your time. It's coming. Sometimes we try to move fast and we want it right now, and we think it's gonna happen overnight because especially it's bad now because of social media. Everybody feel like people made money overnight or people getting rich overnight. Like I tell any 17-year-old man, take your time. Like your time coming. I messed my career up. I was real good in sports. I messed my career up because I started playing in the streets a little bit while I was in school, and I got a taste of that money, and I really didn't. I care about football, but I really didn't care because I was making money. So it's just take your time. Any kid, if you on here listening, take your time. That money gonna come.
Nah, that's respect right there, bro. Because you're right, man. In this social media age, everything is microwave, man. It's like I want it right now. If I'm a young cat and I go on Jit page and I see everything he got, I want the same thing he got right now. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
some advice, man. To just wait. Be patient, man. Yeah, that's love, man. So the last question I got, man. If you could change anything, bro, what would that be, if anything?
You say if I can change anything,
Yeah.
uh, I really wouldn't say I can change. I wouldn't change nothing, like because I mean I'm all right with my life. Besides, like gunshots or getting shot and stuff like that. But anything else, like I feel like God put me what I went through in life to get me where I'm at. So I wouldn't really change nothing. Like I learned lessons from everything that I went through in life.
Yeah. And I guarantee you, the story that you're sharing right now, is gonna reach somebody, and it's gonna change their life. And that's what these conversations are designed for, man. I don't care if one person watches this show and it changes their life or it changes their son's life or anybody in their life. They say, man, this brother right here, look at this cool brother right here. Look at this brother with the donk. You heard what he just said? He said, be patient. You know what I mean? He said he been through some stuff and he's still here. You know what I mean? He got his college degree. He's still here. You know what I mean? It's not a certain look that you got to have, to have a college degree, or you're not soft because you got a college degree. You know what I mean? And you personify all those different things, man. So again, for me, E-Vapors, man, big salute to you, man. Kasha, ready? You got any last words, brother?
Nah, bro. I just want to say, man, look, we proud of you, man. Keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. I like what you said when you said you wouldn't change the thing. You probably at the point where you're just looking back over everything like, man, now putting the pieces together like, oh, this
Right.
happened because of this and that happened because of that. And now looking at the whole puzzle, from how many decades back, like, oh, that all played into play of the reason why I'm here right now. So, man, look, I just want to give you a big salute as well. I can already I can feel the aura from you not being braggadocious, you extra humble, and you could be that guy on IG stunting. Yo, look at this whip we just dropped. We got 20 dunks in the lineup, but you're used to it, man. So I definitely appreciate that as well. You coming off humble, man, showing people like, yo, you ain't gotta brag all the time. It's cool to sit back, be low, collect your
Some
checks, and still pop out when you
let
need it.
me let me elaborate on that. Some people, honestly, from where we from, some people really not bragging. It's just they proud of, where they come from. To be honest with you,
Yeah,
like some people
No,
just proud
I
of
agree with that.
making it
I
out of
agree
the
with
hood. Like our dream here in Miami, if you got a don't
man.
kind of made it, don't. So some people not bragging or boasting. They kind of, some people just happy like they do got that and they made that accomplishment. It's just what I try to get people to understand. Everybody got different characters, so you can't get mad at a person because their character is humble and low key and they don't want to talk shit or everybody different. Some people, that's why I had to elaborate on that. Like some people not bragging, some people happy that they made it or they happy that they got a dunk. And you know what I'm saying? Like it's like an accomplishment to them. So that's why I wanted to say that because y'all culture might be a little different where y'all from, but here, if you gotta, it's different from for the new generation. But like my generation, you got a dunk, you made it. Like you know what I'm saying? That
Yeah,
was our goal.
No,
yeah,
that's definitely some good clarification on that, man. Because I mean, I know for myself, once I got to a certain status, I was like, "Dag, I'm here. I'm playing in the big leagues." And yeah,
yeah.
some people may been in my ear hating and stuff like that. I'm like, man, look, I'm 21. I got this. I probably felt like I had a dunk, in my days compared to what y'all was doing down there. So I
Right,
definitely
right,
agree with you on that.
right, right.
Yeah, but shoot, man, we ain't gonna hold you, man. Again, we want to just say we proud of you, man, and let's stay connected, bro. If you ever down in North Carolina way, man, you got family down here, you got support, bro.
No, I appreciate y'all for having me, man. Y'all stay positive, man. And y'all continue to try to guide these kids in the right direction, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing.
So,
Yo,
hey,
for
for real, take it
sure.
out, man.
Look, man, y'all watching Cartalk TV with Carl Shorella E-Vapors. Thank y'all for tapping in, man. This was a great interview. Look, we not only talked about cars, we talked about business, we talked about life. He gave a little bit of his backstory as well for those who don't know. So we appreciate you for opening up on that as well. And look, we see y'all at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, we got another one. All right. Stay
All right,
positive, stay motivated.
all
Salute.
right. Y'all take
Hey,
it easy.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.